Have you ever wondered why so many men over 50 silently struggle with changes in their sexual health but rarely talk about it? If you've noticed shifts in your libido, stamina, or confidence in the bedroom, you are not alone. Many men begin to experience lower testosterone levels, reduced circulation, and increased performance anxiety, yet very few know how to address these changes in a healthy, proactive way. The truth is, male sexual health isn't just about intimacy. It's about overall vitality, confidence, and emotional well-being. Ignoring these changes can lead to more than just frustration in the bedroom. It can cause emotional distance in relationships, diminished self-esteem, and even an increased risk of depression. But here's the good news: you are not powerless. There are proven strategies to not only maintain but even enhance your sexual health well into your later years. In this video, we're taking a deep dive into the factors that impact male sexual vitality after 50, and why addressing them now can transform your confidence, relationships, and overall quality of life. We'll explore the real reasons why sexual health declines after 50, and how to fight back. How testosterone, blood circulation, and stress levels impact your performance. The controversial practice of semen retention. Does it help or hurt? The psychological and emotional effects of male sexual decline, and how to regain control. Simple, effective strategies to reignite passion and confidence in the bedroom. Whether you're struggling with changes in performance, feeling less connected to your partner, or just want to ensure that you stay at your peak for years to come, this video is for you. Stay with us until the end, because we'll reveal powerful, science-backed ways to reclaim your masculinity, boost your vitality, and enhance your intimate life like never before. If you're ready to take control of your health, confidence, and relationships, then let's get started. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoy the content, please comment 1 below. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave a 0. Your feedback is crucial as it helps me create better videos that align with your interests. Now, let's get started. Why male sexual health matters after 50. A deep dive into vitality, confidence, and intimacy. Male sexual health is not merely a biological function. It is a cornerstone of confidence, emotional well-being, and the quality of intimate relationships. Yet, as men cross the milestone of 50, conversations surrounding sexual health are often shrouded in discomfort, silence, or even denial. The unfortunate reality is that many men struggle with changes in sexual performance, desire, and overall penile health but feel isolated in their experiences. The truth is, sexual well-being is intrinsically linked to a man's overall vitality. It's not just about physical pleasure, it's about feeling alive, desirable, and deeply connected to one's partner. However, after the age of 50, many men begin to notice shifts that can be both frustrating and disheartening. Lower testosterone levels, reduced blood circulation, and increased stress levels can take a toll, leading to performance anxiety, diminished libido, and, in some cases, erectile dysfunction. These changes can stir feelings of inadequacy, emotional distance in relationships, and even a sense of lost masculinity. For some, these struggles are internalized, leading to a decline in self-confidence, avoidance of intimacy, and even depression. When a man starts to feel like he is losing control over his own body, it can be an incredibly distressing experience. The body he once relied on without question now feels unfamiliar, perhaps slower, less responsive, or lacking the stamina it once had. This is not just a physical issue, it is an emotional and psychological challenge as well. Sexual intimacy is more than just an act. It is a powerful form of expression, connection, and reassurance. When difficulties arise in this area, they can ripple out into other aspects of life, affecting self-worth, relationship dynamics, and overall happiness. The growing interest in semen retention. In the search for solutions, many men have turned to alternative practices such as semen retention, a concept that has gained significant attention in modern discourse. Proponents of this practice claim it offers benefits ranging from increased energy levels and heightened mental clarity to improved sexual stamina and deeper emotional connections. Some believe that by preserving seminal fluid, men can cultivate stronger physical endurance, a sharper mind, and a greater sense of self-control. The idea behind semen retention is that every ejaculation depletes the body of vital energy and nutrients, and by abstaining from frequent release, a man can redirect that energy toward other aspects of his life, his health, his career, his creative pursuits, and his relationships. Advocates argue that this practice enhances confidence, reduces fatigue, and even boosts motivation. Some men report that their ability to concentrate improves, that they feel more assertive, and that their intimate experiences become more profound. However, this practice is not without its complexities. While some men report profound benefits, others experience frustration, irritability, and even physical discomfort when abstaining for extended periods. It is crucial to recognize that the human body is designed for balance. What works for one man may not yield the same results for another. The key lies in awareness, self-exploration, and finding a healthy approach that aligns with one's personal well-being and relationship dynamics. Additionally, there is no universal consensus on whether semen retention is truly beneficial or merely a placebo effect amplified by psychological expectations. Some experts argue that regular ejaculation is important for prostate health, as it helps clear out potential toxins and reduces the risk of conditions such as prostate enlargement or even prostate cancer. Others caution that suppressing natural urges can lead to heightened stress, frustration, and difficulty in maintaining a relaxed, confident approach to intimacy. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. The psychological and emotional aspects of male sexual health. Beyond the physical considerations, male sexual health is deeply intertwined with psychological and emotional well-being. The confidence that comes from knowing one's body is functioning properly extends far beyond the bedroom. It affects how a man carries himself in daily life, how he interacts with others, and how he views his own worth. When a man struggles with sexual dysfunction or experiences a decline in libido, it can trigger a cascade of negative emotions, including anxiety, shame, and self-doubt. For men in long-term relationships, sexual health challenges can create distance between partners. Intimacy is a fundamental pillar of a romantic bond, and when physical connection diminishes, misunderstandings, frustration, and even resentment can take root. Partners may feel rejected, unwanted, or confused about the sudden shift in affection. In some cases, the lack of communication about these struggles leads to emotional withdrawal, creating a gap that feels impossible to bridge. This is why open dialogue is so essential. Too often, men suffer in silence, believing that admitting to sexual health concerns is a sign of weakness. The stigma surrounding male vulnerability can be incredibly damaging, preventing men from seeking help, whether through medical consultation, therapy, or honest discussions with their partners. In reality, acknowledging and addressing these changes is a sign of strength, a commitment to both personal well-being and the health of the relationship. Reclaiming control over male sexual health. The good news is that men are not powerless in the face of aging. There are numerous proactive steps that can be taken to maintain and even enhance sexual health well into the later years of life. A combination of lifestyle changes, medical advancements, and personal mindset shifts can make a significant difference. Prioritizing physical health, regular exercise, particularly cardiovascular and strength training, plays a crucial role in maintaining blood flow and testosterone levels. Activities such as brisk walking, swimming, and weightlifting can enhance endurance and support healthy circulation. Optimizing nutrition. A diet rich in lean proteins, healthy fats, and essential vitamins and minerals supports hormonal balance and overall vitality. Foods like dark leafy greens, avocados, nuts, and omega-3 rich fish can contribute to sustained energy and improved sexual function. Managing stress. Chronic stress is one of the biggest enemies of male sexual health. High cortisol levels can interfere with testosterone production and contribute to performance anxiety. Incorporating relaxation techniques such as meditation, deep breathing exercises, and mindfulness practices can help regulate stress and promote emotional well-being. Exploring natural supplements. Many men turn to herbal remedies and natural supplements to support libido and erectile function. Ingredients such as maca root, ginseng, L-arginine, and ashwagandha have been traditionally used to boost sexual vitality. However, it is always advisable to consult with a healthcare professional before adding supplements to one's routine. Seeking professional guidance, consulting a doctor, urologist, or sexual health specialist can provide valuable insights and tailored solutions. Modern medicine offers a range of treatments, from prescription medications to innovative therapies, that can address various aspects of male sexual health. The path to sexual fulfillment after 50. Understanding the profound impact of sexual health after 50 goes far beyond the mechanics of arousal and performance. It touches on self-esteem, emotional intimacy, and the fundamental human need for connection. No man should feel ashamed or powerless in the face of these changes. Instead, embracing knowledge, exploring solutions, and prioritizing both physical and emotional wellness can lead to a more fulfilling and deeply satisfying life. Sexuality is not something that fades with age. It evolves. By taking charge of one's health, engaging in open conversations, and remaining committed to personal well-being, men can continue to experience rich, rewarding, and deeply connected relationships well into their later years. Age does not define masculinity, and true confidence comes from self-awareness, self-care, and the courage to embrace change with grace and determination. The profound effects of semen retention on the penis. A deep dive into physical, psychological, and emotional changes. When a man consciously chooses to retain his semen, he embarks on a path that can trigger a cascade of physical, psychological, and even emotional changes, some of which extend far beyond what might be considered normal or expected. Semen retention, often practiced for reasons of self-discipline, spiritual growth, or to preserve masculine energy, is a subject of great fascination, with many claiming its benefits while others struggle with its challenges. At its core, semen retention affects the body in ways that can be both empowering and perplexing. Many men report an increase in energy, mental clarity, and a heightened sense of masculinity when they abstain from ejaculation. However, one of the most immediately noticeable physical effects occurs within the penis itself, a change that can dramatically alter not only how a man perceives his virility but also how his sexual function operates. Physical changes in the penis due to semen retention. One of the most pronounced effects of semen retention is the sensation of increased penile volume and a persistent feeling of fullness. Many men notice that after days or even weeks of abstaining from ejaculation, their penis appears thicker, heavier, and more engorged. This is largely due to the accumulation of seminal fluid, which can create the impression of enhanced virility. Some men describe this as a charged feeling, as if their sexual energy is building up and waiting to be released. Additionally, semen retention increases blood flow to the pelvic region, leading to a subtle yet noticeable change in how the penis feels throughout the day. This increased blood circulation can sometimes make the organ feel more sensitive, with an almost constant low-level arousal present. Men who practice semen retention often report that their erections appear more prominent, with veins more pronounced and the skin feeling slightly tighter due to the increased blood supply. For many, this change in penile appearance leads to a psychological boost. They feel more sexually powerful, more confident in their masculinity, and more in tune with their bodies. The idea that they are storing their masculine essence rather than expelling it regularly creates a sense of control and heightened self-worth. However, these effects are not purely positive. As the body continues to produce semen but is denied the opportunity to release it, a buildup of pressure occurs in the testicles, prostate, and seminal vesicles. This often leads to a condition colloquially referred to as blue balls, which manifests as an uncomfortable, dull ache in the scrotum and lower abdomen. Some men describe it as a throbbing sensation, while others feel a constant heaviness or tightness in the pelvic area. The impact of semen retention on erections. One of the most debated aspects of semen retention is its effect on erectile function. Some men claim that abstaining from ejaculation leads to stronger, longer-lasting erections, heightened sexual sensitivity, and an increased ability to control arousal. This is because semen retention keeps testosterone levels stable, preventing the temporary drop that often follows ejaculation. As a result, some practitioners find themselves feeling more dominant, more assertive, and more capable of engaging in prolonged sexual encounters when they do choose to engage in intimacy. On the other hand, there is also evidence that prolonged semen retention can have the opposite effect. When the body is constantly full, the congestion in erectile tissue can sometimes cause erections to feel weaker or less responsive. Some men find that they require more stimulation to achieve arousal, or that their erections feel less firm than before. This can be incredibly frustrating, especially for those who expected semen retention to enhance their sexual experience rather than hinder it. Another side effect that many men encounter is an increase in spontaneous nocturnal emissions. As the body seeks to relieve the built-up pressure, it may initiate an involuntary release during sleep, often accompanied by highly vivid sexual dreams. These emissions can be frustrating for those who are intentionally practicing semen retention, as they may feel as though their efforts have been wasted. However, it's important to understand that this is simply the body's way of maintaining balance, ensuring that semen does not stagnate and create discomfort. Psychological and emotional effects of semen retention. Beyond the physical changes, semen retention has a profound psychological and emotional impact. Many men report feeling more focused, more driven, and more in control of their emotions when they abstain from ejaculation. This is because sexual energy, when not expelled, often transforms into a form of mental energy that can be redirected toward personal goals, creative pursuits, or professional ambitions. However, this heightened energy can also manifest as irritability, restlessness, or even aggression. Some men experience mood swings, feeling extremely confident one moment and deeply frustrated the next. The suppression of the body's natural urge for release can create internal tension, leading to impatience, difficulty concentrating, and an obsessive preoccupation with sexual thoughts. Another emotional aspect of semen retention is the potential for increased sensitivity to sexual stimuli. Because the body is accustomed to regular release, denying it can make a man hyper-aware of sexual triggers. He may find himself more easily aroused by visual stimuli, casual physical touch, or even certain scents. While this can enhance sexual excitement, it can also become a distraction, making it harder to focus on daily tasks or personal interactions without being overwhelmed by sexual energy. In some cases, prolonged semen retention can also lead to feelings of detachment from intimacy. Some men report that after an extended period without ejaculation, they experience a loss of interest in sex altogether. This could be due to hormonal shifts, or simply the body's way of adapting to a new state of balance. While some view this as a benefit, allowing them to focus more on other aspects of life, others see it as a downside, as it can create distance in romantic relationships. If you are still watching this video, and find these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. The balance between benefits and risks. Ultimately, the effects of semen retention on the penis and overall well-being are highly individualized. While some men feel empowered, invigorated, and deeply connected to their masculine energy, others struggle with discomfort, emotional swings, and diminished erectile function. The key to successfully practicing semen retention lies in understanding one's own body, recognizing the signs of imbalance, and determining whether the benefits outweigh the potential drawbacks. For those who choose to experiment with semen retention, it is crucial to maintain open communication with a partner, pay attention to physical and mental well-being, and avoid unrealistic expectations. While some may experience heightened confidence and increased energy, others may find that moderation, rather than complete abstinence, is the key to maintaining optimal sexual health. Regardless of the approach one takes, semen retention remains a fascinating and complex practice, one that highlights the intricate connection between the body, mind, and sexual energy. Whether it serves as a tool for self-improvement, spiritual growth, or simply an exploration of the male body's capabilities, it is a deeply personal journey that can shape a man's perception of himself in profound and unexpected ways. The hidden dangers of prolonged semen retention. What every man should know. While semen retention has gained popularity in various circles, often touted as a method to enhance physical vitality, mental clarity, and even spiritual growth, it is crucial to recognize the potential risks associated with excessive or prolonged retention. Though some men swear by its benefits, going to extremes can have serious consequences for both physical and mental health, leading to complications that may disrupt one's well-being in ways that are often overlooked. The physical toll. When semen retention turns harmful. One of the most pressing concerns with prolonged semen retention is its potential to contribute to reproductive health issues, including infections and inflammation of the prostate gland, a condition known as prostatitis. The prostate plays a key role in producing seminal fluid, and when ejaculation is repeatedly delayed or suppressed for extended periods, fluids can accumulate, creating an environment that fosters bacterial growth and stagnation. This can result in chronic inflammation, leading to persistent pelvic pain, discomfort in the perineum, and deep, throbbing aches in the lower abdomen and back. Men suffering from prostatitis often describe the condition as excruciatingly painful, with symptoms ranging from mild discomfort to intense burning sensations that make even the most routine activities unbearable. Urination becomes a struggle, sometimes accompanied by a constant, nagging pressure in the bladder, frequent urges to urinate, especially during the night, and a distressing sensation of incomplete emptying. In some cases, men report sharp, stabbing pains during or after urination, and some even experience difficulty starting or stopping the flow of urine, adding to their frustration and distress. More severe cases of prostatitis can escalate into serious bacterial infections, triggering fever, chills, and flu-like symptoms. If left untreated, the infection can spread beyond the prostate, leading to complications that may require aggressive medical intervention, including hospitalization. Despite these risks, many men fail to connect their symptoms to prolonged semen retention, often dismissing early warning signs until the pain becomes unbearable. Additionally, testicular pain and congestion can develop as a result of excessive retention, causing a persistent feeling of heaviness, aching, or sharp pain in the groin area. The testicles, which continuously produce sperm, rely on periodic ejaculation to clear excess seminal fluid. Without release, the pressure within the reproductive system builds, potentially leading to swelling, discomfort, and increased susceptibility to conditions such as epididymal hypertension, commonly known as blue balls. The psychological consequences. When discipline turns into distress. Beyond the physical impact, prolonged semen retention can have significant psychological effects, creating mental and emotional strain that undermines the very benefits men seek from the practice. While some advocate semen retention as a way to cultivate self-discipline and heightened awareness, the rigid mindset that often accompanies extreme retention can spiral into obsessive thought patterns, performance anxiety, and emotional suppression. As men become hyper-focused on preserving semen, they may develop anxiety surrounding their sexual health and performance, leading to a cycle of stress, self-doubt, and emotional frustration. This heightened pressure can actually diminish sexual desire, making intimacy feel more like a mental battle than a pleasurable connection. The tension between the body's natural urges and the self-imposed restriction can create an internal conflict, resulting in mood swings, irritability, and difficulty concentrating on daily tasks. For some men, the emotional burden of prolonged abstinence manifests in insomnia, heightened sensitivity to stress, and even depressive symptoms. The body produces semen continuously, and without a healthy outlet for release, some men experience restlessness, agitation, and an overwhelming sense of mental fog or fatigue. This is particularly true for those who engage in semen retention without proper emotional support, self-awareness, or mindfulness techniques to manage their shifting energy. Furthermore, nocturnal emissions, wet dreams, can become more frequent and intense as the body seeks to regulate itself. For men who view these involuntary releases as a setback or failure, this can create feelings of guilt, frustration, and disappointment, leading them to double down on their efforts, often to their own detriment. Balancing the benefits and risks. The importance of moderation. While some men report enhanced energy, greater self-control, and prolonged endurance during intercourse as benefits of semen retention, It is crucial to understand that every man's body reacts differently. What works well for one person may not be suitable for another, and there is no universal approach that guarantees positive outcomes for all. It is essential to listen to your body's signals and recognize when retention is causing discomfort rather than improvement. If you start experiencing persistent pelvic pain, groin discomfort, mood disturbances, or urinary difficulties, it is a clear indication that your body is struggling to maintain balance. Continuing to push through these warning signs can lead to long-term damage and unnecessary suffering. A healthy, balanced approach to sexuality acknowledges the natural rhythms of the body while also respecting personal goals and boundaries. Men who wish to practice semen retention should do so with mindfulness, flexibility, and an awareness of their body's limits, rather than rigidly adhering to extreme restrictions. Engaging in regular physical activity, meditation, and open discussions about sexual health can help mitigate the potential downsides of retention while still allowing men to explore its potential benefits. When to seek medical advice. If you begin to notice persistent discomfort, unusual symptoms, or emotional distress, do not hesitate to seek medical guidance. Many men suffer in silence, reluctant to discuss their concerns due to embarrassment or misinformation. However, sexual health is not merely a private concern. It is a fundamental pillar of overall well-being, mental peace, and physical vitality. A doctor can provide valuable insights, screenings, and tailored advice to ensure that your reproductive health remains in optimal condition. Conditions like prostatitis, epididymal hypertension, and other semen retention-related complications can often be managed with proper care, lifestyle adjustments, and, when necessary, medical treatment. Your health, both physical and emotional, should always come first. By maintaining a balanced, informed approach to semen retention, men can avoid the pitfalls of extremism while still cultivating the self-discipline and well-being they desire. The key is awareness, self-care, and a commitment to long-term health rather than short-term ideals. The life-changing benefits of semen retention for men over 50. As men journey into their 50s and beyond, a profound shift begins to take place, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, and even spiritually. For many, this period of life represents a crossroads. Some men resign themselves to the inevitable decline of their youth, while others seek to reclaim their vitality, masculinity, and inner power in ways that defy societal expectations. One practice that has been quietly revolutionizing the way men experience sexuality, energy, and overall well-being is semen retention, a discipline that extends far beyond the physical, offering profound benefits that impact every facet of life. In a world that glorifies instant gratification, many men have unknowingly depleted themselves of their own life force through years, sometimes decades, of unconscious habits. The constant cycle of ejaculation, often without deeper meaning or connection, can lead to a gradual decline in energy, motivation, and even self-esteem. Over time, many men report feeling sluggish, uninspired, and disconnected from their own sense of masculinity. But what if there was a way to reverse this trend? What if, instead of feeling drained and weakened, men could harness their sexual energy, refine it, and transform it into a source of power, creativity, and renewed confidence? This is where semen retention steps in, reclaiming control over one's sexuality and inner power. One of the most life-changing effects of semen retention is the profound sense of control and mastery over one's own body, desires, and sexual energy. Too often, men allow their impulses to dictate their actions, leading to a feeling of powerlessness in their intimate lives. However, by consciously choosing to retain their seminal energy, men experience a shift in mindset. They are no longer controlled by fleeting urges but instead take the reins of their own desires, reclaiming their autonomy, self-discipline, and inner strength. This level of control fosters a deep, unshakable confidence that radiates into every area of life. Many men who commit to this practice report feeling more self-assured, more grounded, and more in tune with their purpose. This transformation goes beyond the bedroom. It affects the way they carry themselves, the way they interact with others, and the way they approach their goals and ambitions. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. a renaissance of passion, intimacy, and connection. For men in relationships, semen retention offers a revolutionary shift in how they experience intimacy. Without the relentless drive toward climax, men can cultivate a more profound emotional and physical connection with their partners. Rather than treating intimacy as a fleeting act of pleasure, they begin to see it as an art form, a sacred exchange of energy that deepens love, trust, and closeness. Many men report experiencing heightened sensitivity and deeper pleasure during intimacy. Because they are no longer focused solely on ejaculation, they become more attuned to every touch, every breath, every moment of connection. This shift allows for longer, more fulfilling encounters where pleasure is not just about the destination but about the entire journey of exploration and intimacy. Additionally, semen retention can lead to prolonged sexual stamina, heightened arousal, and increased attraction from one's partner. Many women subconsciously sense the energy, magnetism, and presence of a man who has mastered his sexual energy, finding him more intriguing, engaging, and deeply connected. The ability to extend and enhance intimacy can rekindle passion in long-term relationships, transforming routine encounters into soul-stirring experiences, revitalizing the body, mind, and spirit. Beyond its effects on intimacy, semen retention has far-reaching physical and mental benefits that men over 50 find particularly transformative. The retention of seminal energy is believed to increase testosterone levels, leading to higher energy, improved muscle strength, and better overall vitality. Many men who practice semen retention report feeling younger, stronger, and more capable, as if they have tapped into a fountain of youth hidden within their own bodies. Mentally, semen retention has been linked to enhanced focus, mental clarity, and a heightened sense of purpose. Many men experience a surge in motivation, productivity, and a newfound zest for life. Instead of feeling mentally foggy or lethargic, they find themselves sharp, alert, and deeply present in their day-to-day activities. This mental shift can lead to greater success in careers, personal projects, and even creative endeavors, as men redirect their retained energy toward meaningful pursuits. On a spiritual level, many cultures and ancient traditions have long regarded sexual energy as a sacred force, one that, when harnessed correctly, can lead to enlightenment, deep inner peace, and a greater connection to oneself. By practicing semen retention, men often report feeling a heightened sense of awareness, emotional balance, and even a connection to something greater than themselves. Breaking free from the chains of societal conditioning. Society has conditioned men to believe that frequent ejaculation is a necessity, a marker of virility, or an unavoidable biological function. This belief has led countless men down a path of exhaustion, depletion, and diminishing vitality. However, the truth is that men are capable of cultivating and redirecting their sexual energy toward higher purposes. Semen retention is not about repression or deprivation. It is about conscious self-mastery. It is about choosing when, where, and how to express one's sexual energy in a way that uplifts rather than drains. It is about recognizing that sexual energy is not something to be wasted, but rather something to be honored, cherished, and utilized as a force for transformation. A new chapter of masculinity and self-discovery. For men over 50, the practice of semen retention offers a new chapter in their journey of masculinity, one where age does not equate to decline but rather to wisdom, self-awareness, and newfound power. It allows men to embrace a higher version of themselves, one that is strong yet controlled, passionate yet disciplined, deeply intimate yet boundlessly independent. Rather than seeing aging as a slow descent into weakness, men who practice semen retention experience a resurgence of strength, clarity, and purpose. They no longer feel like they are watching their best years slip away. Instead, they feel as though they are stepping into the most empowered and fulfilling era of their lives. Final thoughts. A call to embrace your power. Semen retention is not just about abstaining from ejaculation. It is about embracing a new way of living, loving, and thriving. It is about reclaiming one's energy, confidence, and personal power in ways that enhance every aspect of life. It is about breaking free from limiting beliefs and stepping into a deeper, richer, and more fulfilling experience of masculinity. For men over 50, This practice offers the opportunity to reignite passion, sharpen mental clarity, strengthen relationships, and awaken a sense of purpose that may have long been buried beneath years of routine. It is a path of self-mastery, renewal, and unshakable vitality. The choice is yours. Will you continue to deplete your energy, or will you harness it to create the most powerful and fulfilling chapter of your life? The mental and emotional effects of semen retention, unlocking inner strength and balance. In today's fast-paced world, where stress, anxiety, and mental exhaustion have become the norm, many men are searching for ways to cultivate a deeper sense of control, balance, and emotional well-being. One of the lesser discussed yet increasingly explored methods is semen retention, a practice that proponents claim can have profound mental, emotional, and even spiritual benefits. At its core, semen retention is not just about abstaining from ejaculation. It is about redirecting and channeling sexual energy towards self-improvement, emotional mastery, and heightened self-awareness. For centuries, various spiritual and philosophical traditions have regarded sexual energy as a powerful force, capable of fueling not only physical passion but also mental clarity and emotional resilience. Men who practice semen retention often report a heightened ability to manage stress and anxiety. Rather than allowing their sexual energy to dissipate through frequent release, they learn to harness it as a source of vitality and focus. This practice can be likened to active meditation, where the mind and body become more deeply connected, leading to greater emotional stability and inner peace. Over time, this sense of control and self-mastery fosters a more positive outlook on life, allowing men to approach challenges with greater confidence, discipline, and patience. Moreover, semen retention encourages a shift in perspective. Rather than viewing sex as merely a means of physical gratification, men begin to appreciate the emotional and energetic aspects of intimacy. Many report experiencing deeper, more meaningful connections with their partners, where intimacy is not just about pleasure but also about emotional bonding, vulnerability, and mutual respect. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 4 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. A catalyst for a healthier lifestyle. Beyond its impact on mental and emotional health, semen retention often serves as a catalyst for adopting a more disciplined and health-conscious lifestyle. Many men who engage in this practice find themselves more motivated to take care of their bodies and minds in ways they might have previously neglected. This shift is not coincidental. When men consciously retain their energy, they often develop a heightened sense of self-respect, self-discipline, and purpose, which translates into other areas of their lives. Some of the most common positive lifestyle changes that accompany semen retention include improved nutrition, a desire to nourish the body with clean, whole foods, reducing consumption of processed foods, excessive sugar, and unhealthy fats. Many men report that their cravings for junk food decrease as they become more attuned to their body's needs. Regular exercise, increased motivation to build strength, improve endurance, and maintain overall fitness. Many men find that engaging in strength training, running, or yoga helps them manage their energy more effectively and enhances their overall well-being. Better sleep patterns, as sexual energy is preserved, restless nights and feelings of exhaustion decrease, leading to more restorative sleep and improved mental clarity throughout the day.